Hi, this is Debbie Montgomery Johnson. I'm the author of The Woman Behind the Smile, and today is P Day in my stand-up series with The Woman Behind the Smile. This week I've been thinking about the letter P, and I was coming up with things, all sorts of silly things, punky things, crazy things. But today is parents. And the reason I'm thinking about my parents, or about parents in general today, is because my parents, who I'm so blessed to have with me and around me, are moving back to Florida. They're coming here on Tuesday, and I'm so excited that they're coming down. We as children, if you think about your life in a whole, absolutely adore our parents when we're little. They are our everything. They provide for us. They are protecting us. They do everything for us. I look at my grandchildren and the things that my daughter and son-in-law do for them, and they're amazing. We as parents are amazing. And when we're little as children, we idolize our parents. They are the it for us in our world. And then as we get a little bit older, they're not so much the it for us. They're the pain in our butt. They're the get in our way. We can't do anything because of you type of people. Have you ever done that? Did you ever do something in your life that your parents said don't do and you did it in spite of them? I bet you didn't tell them though. I bet you didn't share that part of your life with your parents as you were growing up. And maybe you do as you get older, maybe not. I'm convinced that we want our parents to think that we are perfect children. And see, parents want children to be perfect because in our minds, if we're not perfect, then we're disappointing to our parents. And that's a sad thing for most people. I know the very first time I really disappointed my parents was when I was a teenager. And I had to tell them something that I did that I wasn't very proud of. And it was very distressing to me. Maybe today should be D-Day, but it was distressing to really fess up for something that I'd done. And I know it was disappointing to my parents, but it was a learning experience for all of us. And it was the very first time I had been completely honest with something that was not a very pretty thing. But I went forward from there, and over our lifetimes, things happen to us. And I know if you're like me, there are things that have happened that you don't tell your parents because you don't want to disappoint them, or you don't want them to feel hurt, or you don't want them to feel responsible. And it's those times that you're living a life behind a mask because you're not sharing. And sometimes you don't want to share because you want to hold the pain for yourself. But sometimes those painful moments become less painful if you share them, if you spread that burden, because we're not here to be alone. Now, as I'm moving forward into my life in my late 50s, I'm in that sandwich position now. I have my parents who are in pretty good shape physically and mentally, and they're moving down here to Florida. I'm going to be here to help them. And I have my children and my grandchildren. So we're that kind of cream in the Oreo, which is great. But sometimes they don't want our experience. They don't want our advice. They don't ask for it. And we feel like we have to give it. But here's my caution to you today. Don't give it. If you're not asked for it, don't give it. If you are asked for it, then share it lovingly. Look at things from the point of view of your child or your parent. Because I know if someone asked me for advice and then they came back and said, well, we don't like what you said, that's their choice. They don't have to like what you said. But if you say it with a heart, if you say it for their best interest, in their best interest, then you're off the hook and you've done what you've been asked to do. Now, I know as my parents come down to Florida that as they go into their late 80s and 90s, that we will have times that are going to be troubling, emotionally, physically, whatever. There'll be those big decisions that we have to make together about driving, about eating, about living, about whatever. And it will be done together because in the last few years, I've developed such a close relationship with my parents because they were there for me at my lowest. They were the first people that I called when I had been scammed out of over $1 million. They were the people that I trusted my heart to because I knew that they loved me and I knew that they had my best interest in mind. And they became my papa and mama bear. They fought for me, for my heart to come back after I'd been taken advantage of so badly because they hurt as bad as I hurt. And I would hurt as bad as they hurt if something happened to my kids, because I'm a mama bear. And I know that our P today is to protect. And the scammers that I see going ahead in today's world are hurting our parents. They're hurting our elders. and I don't know how to stop them. I can't do it by myself. So today is P Day. Protect, provide, be there for everything, for your parents if you have them. And if they've done something to you in the past, it's time to forgive. Life's too short to go on hurting from something that was said or not said, done or not done. Today is the day to drop the mask. Today is the day to be the honest person that you can be and go forward and be kind and protect. And in the days of rain right now, we're having a deluge. Put that umbrella up. Put the umbrella of protection up and protect yourself, protect your family, and protect those around you, because there's a lot of evil out there. And I want you to have that power in your life today. Power, power, power. Power to protect, power to provide, power to plan for your future in such a way that you'll be strong and that the people around you will be strong. I'm Debbie Montgomery Johnson, and today I'm the woman with the smile because of powerful people, powerful messages, powerful planning, powerful support, and just loving people that are around me. So have a great day, everybody. Go out there and put on your P for Power Day, and I'll talk to you all next week. Have a good one. Bye now.